Live, deep in the heart of West Texas, it's the James Hendricks Show, coming to you from the Hendricks Center for Advanced Conservative Federalist Studies. Hey guys, we are going to tackle a lot today. First of all, Ron DeSantis. I know that this has been quoted by other podcasters and all this stuff, but you know, I'm thinking, why not go ahead and have this quote by Ron DeSantis? Give me just a minute.
Disinformation. It's basically a ministry of, as if they don't have enough issues to deal with, they now have an idea, and I honestly thought this was just a belated April Fool's joke, but they are actually going to create, in the Department of Homeland Security, a Bureau of Disinformation. It's basically a ministry of truth, and what they want to do is they want to be able to put out false narratives without people being able to speak out and fight back. They want to be able to say things like Russia collusion and perpetuate hoaxes and then have people like us be silenced. They want to be able to advocate for COVID lockdowns. They want to be able to advocate for school closures, things that are not supported by the evidence, but then when you speak out, they want to stifle dissent. And so we reject this bureau in the state of Florida.
One of the bit we also rejected here in the state of Texas. I'll tell you something. The pervasiveness of the left, and if you want me to be honest with you, the wokeness from elements of both parties can really make me sick sometimes. I mean, I'm just stating what I see as, in some ways, absolute truth. Guys, aborted disinformation. It reminds me, I never read the George Orwell book, 1984. I was kind of advised that it was a bit too futuristic, but I'm afraid it's here. Big Brother is watching you. And, the left has attempted this before. There's always been a big backlash as a result. So, let's just hope that that's what happens. Now, I have a bunch of other stories. There's a piece in the Federalist. The left are finally admitting that abortion is killing children. Okay, this is a piece that was written by Jordan Boyd. I gotta say, it's well thought of. Because, come on. You can't tell me that even back in 1973 or the 1970s, that they didn't know subconsciously that abortion was killing a baby. Okay? And I know because back in my teen years and early 20s, I was pro-abortion until I was told, hey, what you're thinking is wrong. And the more I heard about it, my eyes were open, and I became pro-life. I was one of those flaming liberals, what I believe was a John F. Kennedy Democrat. And even though John F. Kennedy was many things, I could not see him as flaming Stalinist Leninist like what we have here with Joe Biden, with Kamala Harris, with Mayorkas. I don't know that much about him. So many of them. And so, you're about to get schooled. I learned early on, abortion is killing a baby. It became close to home for me, and I'm not going to go into why the abortion issue came to be close to home to me. Because it's not, whatever was involved, it's not really my business, but it could have involved somebody that's very close to me. And so that's why abortion became a personal issue with me. And there was another piece in the Federalist about how this leaked court document could cause a constitutional crisis. You know, I have to believe this. I have to believe this. Who was the ditz, okay? Who was the arse who had the guts to sneak it in, little copy, sneak it in, maybe put it in a file folder, and take it over to the press, some court clerk, take it over to the liberal press and say, oh, yeah. But at the same time, why are we fretting? That's what the left wants us to do. That's what the reactive culture wants us to do. Because this could still be a major victory. Yep, you ever notice how Satan is on the attack just when he's close to the victory? Yes, it's a constitutional crisis. I'm not negating that it is. It is. Okay? If you're a judicial clerk, your job is to safeguard that court's opinion until it's released. Okay? The public has a right to know, okay? But I also know in its constitutional law that there is such a thing as a compelling state interest. Hello? I mean, come on. Idiocy on steroids in Washington, D.C. And the grapevine there, it's like kudzu. It's like kudzu. So I'm just saying the way I see it. The way I believe it. And these two are authors from the Federalist. They're speaking the truth. Now, it's another piece that was from Emily Jasinski. And if I remember correctly, it was another deal where she's talking about how we're always hanging in the balance that maybe this could be good for us. This could be good for us. Guys, come on. We can't let this reactive culture politically knock us down, okay? We really can't. And if people want to know what I feel about COVID-19 and where it starts and all that stuff, look, I am not going to give you what I think is a temporal answer, okay? I'm going to give a spiritual answer, and if it makes people angry, so be it. COVID-19 came from one place, and one place only. It's a devil virus. It came from the pits of hell and from the fires of hell. And now he can't use that hardly anymore, except maybe in some circles of our reactive culture. But he will throw everything in the kitchen sink to keep the right from winning. Now, I'm not saying that Republicans are the spiritual answer. No. Okay, I never believed that there was a political savior out there who could magically save America from its woes. Because there's only one person that can do that. And that's Jesus Christ. Folks, listen to me. I think we need to go back to ethics and integrity. We need to go back to ethics and integrity in this country. Because if not, we are sunk. Now, I hope you enjoy listening to the James Hendricks Show. If you like what you hear, please subscribe. Become a part of receiving those daily updates. This is Jimi Hendrix saying until next time, take care and become proactively informed. Get out there and inform your neighbors. Get them to download this podcast. We tell it like it is, but from a more proactive way. Take care and God bless you.